Hi, I'm Richard Carmichael with California Home Window and Energy Solutions. I'd like to thank you for joining us today on our in-home video vinyl window and door presentation. I'm here in the Southern California beachside community of San Clemente at Sean's house. He's got an oceanfront home, and when Sean called us, he was interested in making the view much more available to him and his guests. So he had some old windows that had wide, thick frames that impacted and inhibited the view to a certain extent. So when we came in, we looked at what he had and suggested a particular brand that would actually maximize his available glass space and in essence, opening up the view much more. We actually increased his glass space by about 20%. And it actually had the effect of bringing the outside to the interior of the house and making the house feel much bigger. So thanks again for joining us, and just watch along as we take you through Sean's house. I think you'll enjoy what we have to show you today. Okay, we're actually here once again in San Clemente, California, beachfront. As you can see, the ocean is right outside of Sean's living room. He's living in an ideal location. And he called us out here because a lot of his glass space, a lot of his window space was taken up by unnecessary framing. What Sean wanted to do, he wanted to take advantage of that wonderful view that he has outside and in essence bring it into his living room. And it would therefore have the effect of creating a much larger living space. So he brought the outside into the inside and vice versa. He extended the outside or the inside of his house to the outside. What we suggested to Sean is that he go with this product because for a sliding glass door, it has minimal frame space. So by minimizing the frame space, we were able to maximize the glass space, therefore making the view a much larger and prettier view. This is a wonderful product. It's a vinyl product. It has a double lifetime guarantee. The original homeowner is guaranteed 100% on the framing against discoloration, warping, flaking, peeling. He's guaranteed on the glass against condensation in between, and he will also be guaranteed on the screen material, which is a feature that most window companies don't offer. Sean has a triple coat low E tint on the interior space of his glass pack. This glass unit here is called an IG or insulated glass unit. Some people refer to it as a glass pack. But what the triple coat low E does for you, it is a reflective material. It's made of silver dioxide. In the summertime, that low E3 will reflect the heat back outside, keeping the interior space of Sean's house much cooler throughout the day. And then at nighttime, when it cools down outside, it will keep the warmth that has accumulated, whatever level it may be, on the inside of his house at a steady level. And in fact, in the summertime, fortunately for Sean, he doesn't have to use an air conditioner in the summertime, but in the wintertime it does get cold here. It will reduce the heating costs that Sean experiences. Just for information's sake, projections are that over the next 5 years, you can expect to see your utilities raise in price as much as 60%. So this is a feature or an option that you should consider for your house. It will have the effect of increasing your property value, it will help beautify your home, and in effect it will save you money because windows will save you anywhere from 10 to 20% on your utility bills. In Sean's case, might not be so much because he doesn't need an air conditioner in the summertime. I'm going to come over here now and take a look at these windows that we installed. Once again, I'd like to point out the fact that Sean decided to maximize his glass space. We actually installed windows and doors for a couple of Sean's friends. They referred us to Sean. Sean had heard a lot of things about California Home and decided to give us a call, trusting that we would have the right solution for his dilemma. And what we suggested to him was this product here, which once again maximizes the glass space, reducing the frame space. This particular product, with this product, we were actually able to give Sean an increase of about 30% on his glass space because his old framing actually came down to about here. Now what Sean has with this new vinyl frame is a frame that's about a ½ inch in width. all throughout the window. So it really opened up this space and the other spaces throughout Sean's house so that he could maximize this $1 million view. He had $50 windows in his old situation, and now what he's done is he's created a $1 million view by enhancing this glass space. So anyway, I'm going to take a look at this hardware on this door, show you the hardware. Sean chose a nice effect there with the sound of the ocean. Sean chose the brushed nickel hardware package to accentuate and offset the color of the white vinyl. This handle set comes with a double claw lock. It has a claw at the bottom and a claw at the top, so that this lock system actually claws in to the reciprocating part on the frame of the door. It is a much more secure product than the old products of the past because of the fact that it's a fully locking mechanism. The hardware has a security mechanism that you cannot close the door and lock it. The door actually has to be closed all the way before you can lock it. So you can't just close it and think that it's locked. It's got to be closed all the way in order to engage that lock set. It's a wonderful product. I actually had this particular product in my house. So anyway, that's the last feature I want to point out on the inside. Let's go on the outside and take a look and see what it looks like out there. Okay, we're on the outside of Sean's house now. It's a nice deck situation, beautiful ocean view here. Got surfers out in the water. It's a small day. It's cloudy out. Once again, we're experiencing the June gloom that we go through in California every year. But anyway, on the outside, I wanted to show you what these doors look like. Once again, I'll start out by pointing the very thin frame. Not only is it thin on the interior, but the framing is also very contemporary or thin on the exterior. We actually did a new construction installation here, which means that we broke all of the stucco that existed before. We took it back 4 inches, took the window down to the framing, tore the old windows out, flashed the window, insulate it. Even though we're under a covered patio, we still adhere to codes. Someday this patio may be gone. We then flashed it, waterproofed it with a black paper, and re-stuccoed the house. So he's got a new construction installation on here. You can see that our guys did a really clean job with both the installation of the window and the stucco. So once again, Sean chose this particular product to maximize his view. From the outside, you can see the low E tint. The nice thing about this low E is that when you're on the inside of the house looking out, it is a product you cannot even detect that it's in the glass. It's very clear, it's very transparent. But on the outside you get this tint which reflects light and also gives you some privacy on the inside of your house. So it has a real nice effect and a positive impact for privacy. Now as far as the sliding glass door is concerned, the door comes complete with a screen. The screen rolls very, very easy. You can see it rolls on its own, as opposed to what most of you might have in your house. The old aluminum doors, the screen falls off the track. Anyway, the framing material is an extruded aluminum. The aluminum is pushed through a mold. It's one solid piece. It's not 2 pieces pressed together. So this material, this frame, will not bend. Actually, it's very difficult to bend. So the screen fabric on this product is guaranteed lifetime. As far as the door is concerned, once again, I'd like to point out how easy the door operates. I can open it with 2 fingers and it continues to roll. It closes nice and easy and it seals up. It's a fantastic product. Take a look down this walkway here on his patio cover. You can see how nice and uniform everything looks. The low profile frame, the big glass, sliding glass doors. It's a very nice, clean, contemporary look. And, you know, Sean's been very, very happy with it. We did his job about 5 months ago. And since, you know, he's called us back to do a few other things. In fact, our guys are in here today
doing a few things, odds and ends around his house. So once again, I'd like to thank you. My name once again is Richard Carmichael with California Home Window and Energy Solutions. Feel free to give us a call for an in-home consultation, and we can actually provide you a preliminary assessment on some of the energy needs that you may have throughout your house. We can take a look in your attic, we can take a look in your crawl space, give you an idea how much overall energy you're losing through the inefficiencies of the way your home is constructed. So you have a great day. Thanks again, and remember, California Home is where the heart is. We'll see you on the next video.